Hey, how you doing today? My name is Relia, and thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're playing Hollow Knight, and I'm going to show you how to beat the Watcher Knights. And this is one of those ones where you just really need to watch what they're doing. They only have 3 attacks, really. They're either going to wind up into a little ball and bounce, or they're going to turn into a ball and go sideways, just like that, until they run into a wall. Or last but not least, they are going to wind up and then swing their nail just like that. This boss is definitely a heck of a lot easier if you can do it after you've got the Shade Cloak, just because then you're able to dash through your opponent, right? And it's just going to make it so you take far less damage. Alright, so what I want to do is break this up into a bunch of different little pieces and what to do when your enemy is doing different things. So whenever he turns into a ball, obviously you want to jump over, and when they are in a ball, they can still take damage from soul and shade and all that kind of stuff. So whenever he swings, you're definitely going to jump above him, just like that, or you're going to do your Shade Cloak. Those are the 2 different things. Or you could run away. So I guess you got 3 options whenever they do decide to swing their nail. Whenever they're far away, they're pretty much always going to either turn into a ball, or they're going to turn into a ball and jump towards you. So just kind of know that, and you can pretty much always dodge through them if you've got your Shade Cloak. When they do the bounce, they are always going to make it so in that way they're going to your last known location. Just like that. Just be careful not to dodge directly into them. And even when they're close by, they might use their nail, or they might turn into a ball like that. It can really go either way, but they're not going to use their nail if you're far away from them. See how every time you're far away, if you're trying to run away, they're always going to turn into a ball. The only way we can trigger them to use their nail is if we get close to them, and that's when they pop out. So this one, nope, too far away. There we go. So now he'll use his nail. You want to try to use your spells at a time where you can hit your spell on both of them at the same time whenever possible, just so that way you get the most use out of your soul, right? Boom, hit both of them. And just be careful when you're using your Shade Cloak, just because it doesn't go that far, and you're not always going to be able to make your way all the way through them. Ooh, that was close. So you can usually get about 2 hits off before they do anything. Hit twice, and then they'll either turn into a ball or swing. 1, 2. Oh, dash. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go, just like that. 1, 2. 1, 2. It's a lot easier if you've got the quick slash. And remember, they'll only swing their nail if you're close to them. 1, 2. 1, 2. See? Like I said, you can't always dash through them. And if you're ever stuck in a bad spot, make sure you use your Desolate Dive as much as possible too, just because those invincibility frames are going to come in handy, and you can also deal damage to them while they're in their little ball form. Boom. Getting both of them. And then whenever you take one down, a lot of times you've got a chance to heal once or twice, as long as you're careful about it. Ooh. So for the Watcher Knights, I'm going to go ahead and use very basic charms, just the Long Nail, the Thorns of Agony, and the Shaman Stone. I'm assuming you don't have all your charm notches, and I'm assuming you also don't have every charm in the game right now. So these are the ones that I would imagine that you have and something you can work with. If you have it, I would definitely suggest Mark of Pride. You want to be able to have that distant advantage. Quick Slash is super helpful on this one. If you are a spell user, definitely use Shaman Stone. You want to be getting those spells off because you're going to be doing damage to both enemies. Or using that Desolate Dive for the invincibility frames. Super, super helpful. If you do have your Shade Cloak, Sharp Shadow is very helpful for this one, just being able to get that little bit of extra dash and make it so you can get through those enemies without taking damage. So let's go ahead and go through it again. Well, you can dash through them. Whoa, look how far you came off the wall. And I think that might have something to do with how little health he had left. So we're going to come over this one, give him a little damage. We can down pogo off of him. Remember, use your spells in a way that you can hit both of them at the same time. And that's why Shade Cloak is so helpful. You see how I dashed through one of them? And then when they're both on top of each other, you can hit both of them at the same time, and that's super helpful. Or use your spells. There we go. We're taking them down one at a time. And we're trying to make it so we're only fighting one at a time whenever possible. Remember, when the other one is off the screen and you can't see them, they are getting ready to turn into a ball and come your way. That's just the way it's gonna go. It's only when they're close that they're gonna swing at you. So the one that's off the screen, he's gonna be doing something. There it is. So this one's almost down. There we go. Get the Desolate Dive. Hitting both of them at the same time. We got a little chance for a heal. There we go. Again, and now we're at the last one. Look at that. You see how many hits we got off with that quick slash? And there we go, just like that, we beat the Watcher Knights. It's one of those ones where you just gotta be really patient, try not to get too much damage off, and don't get too greedy, and always watch what the second Watcher Knight is doing, the one that you're not trying to do damage on. They're gonna be coming towards you. You know they're always gonna be attacking. They're either gonna bounce towards you to your last known location, or they're gonna roll towards you. You just kind of have to be ready for it. If you can get the Shade Cloak before this fight, that's gonna help you out a ton. If not, you're going to be needing to jump a lot and using your down pogo to get over their attacks, and just really watch whenever they're doing their bounce attacks because that's going to mess you up when you're vertical, right? When you're above them. So anyway, I hope that you found this tutorial helpful. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Relia, and I'll talk to you again more soon.